Hello, welcome. Dr. Letitia Poulard here, aka Fit Lady, and this video blog is exercising with chronic pain. Thank you to Raina Dotson, one of my Facebook fans, for bringing this topic to light for me so that we can discuss some safe alternatives and ways to exercise with chronic pain. Also, after doing a little bit of research, I found out that September, is Pain Awareness Month. So this is the perfect opportunity to bring light to chronic pain. Chronic pain is identified as having pain longer than 6 months in duration. So if you even think about people that have migraines, people that have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, arthritis. I mean, chronic pain can be, any variety of any number of things that people that can be suffering from chronic pain. It's very widespread. It's affected by a lot of people. And the problem with that, when people get into chronic pain, they get deconditioned, meaning they have decreased cardiovascular endurance, increased weight gain, nutrition could be down as well because of going into depression because of pain. So people would tend to, either gear themselves towards eating more and sitting more. So that just becomes a vicious cycle of suffering pain. So the doctor might say, hey, you got to exercise and you got to start moving, but people don't know where to begin, or they know if they start to move, it's going to cause pain. So what we need to do is be able to kind of educate people on what are some safe and effective things to do with pain, how to be able to push through those things so that they can start having a better quality of life. And it's definitely all about cardio quality of life. I'm going to go through 7 tips with exercising with chronic pain. What I think of them that are important tips to me, I'm going to go more in detail as far as the written part of the blog, but as purposes for the video blog, I'll just kind of go into the 7 quick tips. Myself, a little bit of background. If you have never seen or heard of me before, that's perfectly fine. I'm a licensed physical therapist, also a personal trainer, and a wellness coach as well. So I deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. So it's something that's very apparent and it's kind of near and dear to me as well. So when this topic was brought to mind, I said that's a perfect opportunity to be able to get some more education and hopefully give a guidelines for individuals that are out there that may be suffering for it. So 7 tips. Tip 1, start slow. Get clearance from your medical doctor, especially if you haven't been moving or exercising in a while. You don't want to just jump right in there and say, hey, I'm going to do this. And you may not even be feeling like doing that anyways if you're a chronic pain sufferer. Start slow. Get your medical doctor clearance before beginning any type of exercise routine. Number 2, deep breathing exercises are an important thing that can help with decreasing your heart rate, decreasing pain, getting you more relaxed. That can be accomplished with yoga and Pilates, gentle stretching exercises. And, don't be feeling like those are too daunting for you because they can be modified. You don't have to do the exact same techniques and moves. That's why it's important to find a qualified place that you can get those modifications, or just doing them in the comfort of your own home to begin. Number 3, cardiovascular. Just simply a walking, program. And the walking doesn't have to be outside and doesn't have to be at a gym, or if you're that too daunting of going to a gym and starting to get exercise and get onto those types of things. I think that you can start walking right in the comfort of your own home. You can sit and stand in the living room, pop it in an exercise tape that has walking on there, and walk in place. You don't have to feel like you have to complete the entire things. That goes back to the starting slow. Maybe you only made it through 2 minutes of exercise of the walking on that day, but you started somewhere. It's a starting point. You don't have to get everything all in and say, oh, I'm going to do all this. I need to lose all this weight. I need to start moving. And you start doing too much too fast and setting yourself up for failure. So cardiovascular, that could be walking, biking, swimming. And even if you don't swim, maybe just going through a water aerobics class. Number 4, you can do resistance training. Lightweight, low reps are okay. So even sometimes you might just start with your own body weight. You know, if it's 5 reps that you completed, working through joint range of motion, so full, all the way full through the joint. So I'm bending my elbow and I'm straightening all the way out nice and slow and straight. So you want to take your joints through this full available range of motion. Next is, already said it, don't progress too quickly. Self-explanatory. Next one, establish a routine even on your flare-up days. Something that you can do. So on your flare-up days, maybe you felt like you couldn't even get out of bed that day, it hurt so bad, then that's maybe a good day for your breathing, yoga, Pilates, gentle stretching exercises that maybe you can do in bed. And then on the days you feel better, then you can be a little more active or vigorous with it. Not super vigorous, but vigorous with it based on your tolerance. And the last tip is, please get in the instruction of a licensed physical therapist or a qualified personal trainer that has experience with chronic pain patients. A lot of people will go out and say, hey, I'm going to start exercising. Then they get to a trainer that may not be familiar with your background and how to progress you, because they don't have a background to be able to treat those that are suffering from chronic pain, and they may set you up for failure as well because you've done too much too soon. So one thing that you can do, you can also contact me regarding personal training. I do online personal training, so we don't have to be in the same city as well, and wellness coaching as well, because we can look at the total package and all the different aspects that go into part in making you more healthier and improving your wellness. I can be found on my blog and website, www.letitiapoulard.com. Facebook.com, aka Fit Lady. I'm also on Twitter as well, aka Fit Lady. I please welcome your questions and your comments below. If you're a chronic pain sufferer, how do you deal with chronic pain? What do you do to exercise? What motivates you? And also just, you can ask me some questions about tips or things that you may need. All right, thanks you for tuning in. Bye.